Lamplight Audiobooks presents The Lost Sisters by Lindsey Hutchinson, narrated by Lara J. West. Chapter 1. The sound of the slap echoed around the quiet parlour. Orpha Buchanan's head rocked on her shoulders from the impact.
"You are a spiteful, vindictive woman! Why ever did you have me in the first place?"
Orpha shouted, then listened with horror to the answer her mother gave.
"It was your father's fault. I never wanted you. I would have left you to die but for your father finding a wet nurse and nanny. If I had had my way, you wouldn't be here now."
Hortense Buchanan smirked as she watched her daughter's face. The girl's bravado suddenly crumbled.
"What is it that makes you hate me so much?"
Orpha sobbed as she slumped into a chair.
"You were born, with your dark hair and green eyes like your father's, your sweet nature. You make me sick."
Finding her courage once more, Orpha shouted,
"I didn't ask to be born. That was your mistake. If you hadn't wanted a child—"
Another sharp slap halted the girl's words.
"How dare you speak to me in such a manner?"
Hortense's fury reached boiling point as she landed blow after blow on her daughter. In a frenzy of anger, she slapped the young girl, who tried desperately to fend off the attack. Hortense screamed abuse as she rained down the blows with her open hand, until finally she fell into a chair, exhausted.
"Get out of my sight, girl,"
Hortense said in hardly more than a menacing whisper. Orpha shot from the parlour to the safe haven of her bedroom. Sitting on her bed, she allowed the tears to fall at last. Her face was stinging from the slaps, and the hurt to her body told of yet more bruises to come. Slowly and carefully she took off her blouse and allowed her long skirt to fall to the floor. Bathing the sore areas around her face and shoulders with cold water from the bowl on the dresser, Orpha stared into the mirror. Why was it that she and her mother could not get on? Why did they have to argue over the most trivial of things? She was at a loss as she searched for answers to these questions. From as early as she could remember, Orpha's mother had shown only her dislike of her daughter. Hortense was jealous, that much Orpha had worked out. Jealous of the fact that she and her father had the same features and character as well as sharing a good relationship. Even Orpha could see there was nothing of her mother in her, and she, at least, was grateful for that. As she stared at herself in the mirror, she wished she had been born in another century. Would the future be any different? Would she have...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?